Hi everyone, I've been promising everyone for ages to teach my bread recipe. This recipe is from a friend of ours in Nelson, New Zealand, Lee Bryars. He's been making this bread recipe all his adult life. When he was a young man he worked in a bakery and he got all the tips, and I think the reason why it's so fail-safe and makes just such a great loaf every time is because of the cider vinegar in it, perhaps, and yeah, it's just a great recipe. You can do it while you're making your dinner, and it just flows. It's just the easiest bread recipe I've ever done and always a great loaf. So let's get started. The night before you want to make the bread, you need to soak your wheat berries. Wheat berries are basically the whole grain wheat. I managed to get organic spelt wheat, which is quite hard to get whole wheat, but you can get it. Lee likes to put kibbled wheat in his, but I find it very hard to source kibbled wheat, so I've been doing the whole wheat. And so because it's not kibbled is all broken up and cut, so then you don't need to soak it quite as long. So because I've got a whole wheat here and you want to make sure it's well softened, I put it into a stainless steel one of those sort of thermal cups with a lid on it, and I leave it sitting overnight and even right through the next day. So I put in about 3 or 4 tablespoons, about 4, and I also add quinoa. Quinoa is a great protein food, and so that goes really nice in the bread as well. So I put a couple of tablespoons of quinoa in there as well. And so that's about, yeah, you get the idea. So it's up to about here on the cup, and then I've just boiled this jug, and I just put the boiled water straight onto it, so it's nice and hot, and right up to the top, but not touching the plastic lid. And that's it. I just leave that, and that softens. By the time it's gone overnight, even overnight, you can actually make your bread in the morning if you want to, but I usually leave it to the end of the day. But by the time you've done that, the wheat berries are nice and soft, so that when they're in your bread, you're not going to break your teeth on them. Alright, so that's it for tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.